Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the Boat Marketplace channel. We are today in Essex Marina. We are here with boats.co.uk, so starting off, massive shout out to boats.co.uk for letting me keep badgering them for looking through all their boats. But we've got a absolute stunner of a boat today. Slightly older model, but I think a bit of a classic and a bit of a boat that everyone still secretly loves, and it is the Fairline Targa 40. The reason I say everyone still loves it is they came out with a new Fairline Targa 40 to take over this model, and we are actually very lucky. We're going to be going through that next week, so if you fancy that boat and you want to see the differences, check out the video next week. However, this week we're going to be going through the older 2001 model Fairline Targa 40, and we're starting off at the front, which is just, I think this really shows how large the boat is. You've got a nice sweeping sofa next to the helm seat here, and as we look forward into the controls, it's actually nice to see they've updated some of the systems with the new Raymarine screens, but we still have all of the old dials up front, which blends in so lovely. And you can see as you'll be sat down here, you're looking straight out over the water with just a slight glare down to look at the controls. You're not looking all the way down here every time, so that's a really lovely touch. Couple of throttle controls. They're powering a couple of Volvo CAD 44 engines. I believe hours wise they're around 925. And we're not going to be able to show them today, but they are just under the floor down there. And as we do give you a spin around, looking towards the back, do apologise for the cup holders, they're out to be cleaned at the moment, but you can see we've got a lovely size wet bar here with a fridge included, even a little bit of storage on the corner there underneath the sink and tap. And then as we do give it a spin round, look at this area. You can picture right now being on a lovely hot sunny day like it is today. Take the covers down, all of these fold back into the arch, and it's going to be lovely with a nice little sea breeze. Maybe even fold the table up like so and put a little picnic on for the family. And I think that is exactly what this boat does so lovely, is it's a family boat. It sleeps 4 on the boat comfortably, and it allows for a family to go out for a few days. And it, I think, also allows a little bit of privacy for the adults, because like you can see here, kids can go off swimming, but we've got a huge great big sun pad. Imagine these covers are taken off the back, you're going to be looking straight out over the water. And even if that wasn't enough room on the sun pad, if we just pop this cushion out here, and then you will see this backrest sides back to allow even more space, as if you didn't already have enough. But that's a really nice feature. Let's pop that cushion back. Now you're probably looking out and you're thinking, well, the sun pad on the V40, sorry, not the V40, the Targa 40, that must mean there's something underneath, and indeed there is. If we give this a little lift, you will see underneath here we've got a full garage with a tender in there at the moment, actually, just to give you an idea of the size, which I think is amazing on a boat of this size to have a garage on board. That is a lovely touch, and that just means the tender is out of the way, so you've got this whole diving platform free of tender, even with a shower up the side and a tap, and walkways up both sides, which if I take you up one side, let's go have a look what's up front. Now this is quite nice actually. I'm not a huge fan of heights, but these railings really do make me feel nice and secure. You can see we've got cleats halfway up the boat. which is always handy for putting a spring line on. And this is a lovely touch, which you don't see much these days, is a fender holder. You need fender holders just to pop your fenders away. We've got a window looking into the bedroom here, and of course electric windlass with the controls here for letting the anchor up and down. And as we give you a spin round, look at the stunner that this boat is. We've got a couple of infill cushions go in here. You can see you've got the drinks holders as well. I'll show you where those infill cushions are downstairs in a minute. But yeah, this is a brilliant, brilliant boat. And tell you what, I think it's priced really well as well. I'll go into a little bit later. And again, we've got really nice hand railings up the side just for that support, and that takes us back down into the boat again, where we will now take you down into the cabin, which only gets better from here. Now it's a 40-foot boat, and it really does have the size, and it shows when you come down here with the lovely wraparound sofa. Again, folding table, so if you don't want to be up in the sun, there's no reason why you can't entertain down here. We've got a water tank under the floor, looks like fender storage as well, and into the galley or the kitchen. In fact, it looks like we've got an old TV up there as well, which is that's a nice touch. But as we're looking into the kitchen, then we've got, you can see, electric stove, we've got microwave on board, and we've got drawers and plenty of storage again under the sink with a fridge. And what I love about these boats as well is that they cover the surfaces, so that's your sink there, and it's also got a second sink, but you still need the workspace, so that's all nicely covered, so you can still use it. I think it's a lovely touch. You can also see we've got a couple of sockets down there. We've got the radio and all the electric for the boat. And again, plenty of storage absolutely everywhere in this boat. It's a 40-foot, but they know how to get the most out of every single inch. You can see even more storage up there, and down the back of the sofas down here as well. Blinds are a lovely touch as well, just to kind of close it off for the evening. So now, this takes us into the heads, or the toilet, which you can see, that's me, hello everyone. We've got the heads themselves, the sink, plenty of mirrors in here, and a full stand-up shower. Must admit, the shower head's a little bit low at the moment, but you can adjust that up to the top, and wraparound curtain to keep it nice and dry, which is actually really helpful, just to stop the spray from going all over the toilet. The last thing you want to do is when you go to the toilet, you have to go stand on a wet floor because someone's had a shower. And you might have seen there was another doorway. That is because this takes you into the master bedroom, which is, I think, really nicely done. It's a 2001 boat, so what, we're pushing on 24 years now, but it's still holding its characteristics. It's got lovely style, love the curtains finishing it off both sides. We've got, again, more storage all around. We even have a mirror in here, hello again everyone, and more storage yet again. And this is actually a truly lovely boat to be able to take away for a week at a time, possibly, maybe even longer. Again, that's the door, that makes that an ensuite, but it's not just an ensuite because we've got a second bedroom on board. This one, just underneath the stairs, takes us, we've got, I love this, a little sofa area. What's under here? Oh wow, we've even got sink and tap in here. That's a lovely little touch. Even more storage down here, and then as we turn around, this is two single beds. It looks like there's an opportunity to put an infill cushion in if you wanted to make that a double bed. And again, lots of windows, loads of light coming in. Lots of curtains as well to block the light out. This is a absolutely stunner of a boat. And we take you back out. Even little designs like that. In the galley we've got little towel holder. They've really thought about this. Even that stairs, why not? Let's put a bit more storage in there. That's where the bin is. Everything that they've really thought about. And it's all so helpful when you're out on a boat to have all of this space. I think it's really nicely done. Yes, it's a little bit older. It's a little bit got wear and tear. But the amount you're getting, and this is where the best bit comes in, the price is set at under £100,000. So it's £99,950. For a 40-foot boat, I think you're really getting so much for your money. And this would be a wonderful boat to have, especially for a small family. Like I said earlier in the video, if you're interested in something newer, or you just want to check out what kind of features they've got on the new style, wait for next week. There will be another video on the new Fairline Targa 40. And it leaves me to say thank you everyone for watching this. Please do remember, like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.